Hi, my name is Brenna West, and the topic of my speech is hating on a hero. It was a dark and stormy night. Bombs are going off and bullets are everywhere. It's 1918 during World War I in France. Tensions are high as the war is coming to an end. More than 500 men of the 77th Infantry, which is now known as the Lost Battalion, were trapped in a small depression on the side of a hill. Surrounded by enemy soldiers, many were killed. On the second day of being trapped, American artillery began firing hundreds of rounds into the ravine where German soldiers surrounded the Lost Battalion. Unfortunately, the American commanders didn't know where the soldiers were and started dropping big shells right on top of them. There was only one hope of getting the Americans to stop their fire, and that hope was to send a messenger to deliver the message to stop the bombing. As the messenger, Jeremiah, made his way through the battlefield, the Germans spotted him and opened fire. For several minutes, bullets zipped past him, making it seem as if he would never make it out of the battlefield. The doomed infantry felt hopeless. Jeremiah was shot in the chest and lost his leg, but persevered, avoiding shrapnel and poison gas to deliver the message. Jeremiah was awarded a French medal for his heroic service. If it was not for Jeremiah's persistence and not quitting until he had finished his job, then the 200 men that were left of the Lost Battalion would have died. Believe it or not, we can go today and visit Jeremiah. They have honored him by stuffing him and putting him on display in the Smithsonian Institution. Here is Jeremiah. He and 600 other messenger pigeons were used in France during World War I. Without these pigeons to get messages from troop to troop during a time when radio transmissions were limited, many lives would have been lost. It is sometimes hard to believe that Jeremiah became one of the most famous heroes of World War I. Now, knowing the importance of these pigeons and the fact that they are heroes in their own right, it makes me curious to understand why pigeons are hated on. I've done some research to find out what makes a pigeon special. Pigeons have proved to be very intelligent animals, but they still get a bad rap. I am here to inform you about the different negative connotations of a pigeon and how they are, in fact, useful animals. Here are some of the negative connotations. You got your stool pigeons, which are the narcs for the cops, and I don't want to be considered a narc for the cop. And then you got your clay pigeon shooting, and that's where they shoot clay discs up in the air and then shoot them with a shotgun. I don't know about you, but I would not want someone throwing clay Brennas into the air and shooting them. Pigeon-toed is a medical condition in which the feet point inward. I don't think the pigeons want to be associated with an unflattering medical condition. And the one that I think is worst of them all is that they are considered rats with wings. Yes, pigeons are known for their inner city dwellings, but they are one of the few animals that can survive human inner city filth. With all of this said, I now want to tell you how pigeons are useful. Pigeons are considered the smartest bird in the world and are able to perform tasks previously thought to only be done by humans and primates. They are one of only 6 species who can recognize themselves in the mirror, and the other 5 species are all mammal. They can also recognize all 26 letters of the English language alphabet. The Navy has trained pigeons to save human lives at sea with high success rate. They are able to recognize the red and yellow life jackets that are floating in the water. They have been found to be more reliable than humans and many times quicker in finding survivors of capsized boats. Now that you know some of the things that make pigeons special, I believe that it will still be hard for people to look past the rat with wings stereotype that give pigeons a bad rap. I just wanted to inform you of the way pigeons are portrayed in today's American culture and how they are actually useful animals. Next time you are driving towards a flock of pigeons without care, think about everything they have done for us.